Assalamu alaikum. Hello everybody, it's me your host Muhammad Mitwalli, and today with skill 26. Use parallel structure with comparisons. When you make a comparison, you point out the similarities or differences between two things. And those similarities or differences must be in parallel form. You can recognize a comparison showing how two things are different from the than or the more than. My school is farther than your school. To be rich is better than to be poor. What's written is more easily understood than what's spoken. A comparison showing how two things are the same might contain as, or expressions such as the same as or similar to. Their car is as big as a small house. Renting those apartments costs about the same as leasing them. The work that I did is similar to the work that you did. The following chart outlines the use of parallel structure with comparisons. Parallel structure with comparisons. The same structure and then the comparison form and then the same structure. More than, than, less than, as, the same, as, similar to. Exercise 26. Each of the following sentences contains words or groups of words that should be parallel. Circle the word or words that indicate that the sentence should have parallel parts. Underline the parts that should be parallel, then indicate if each sentences are correct C or incorrect I. 3. I want a new secretary who is as efficient as the previous one. I subject, want is verb, a new secretary, this is the object, who is a connector, works as subject, is the verb, as efficient as. This is the comparison word, as. And the previous one is what I am comparing to. I'm comparing the previous one to a new secretary. That's a noun and that's a noun. And it's correct. 4. What you do today should be the same as you did yesterday. What is a connector because it's followed by the subject you, then do is the verb. All of it working as noun clause, working as the subject of the verb should be the same as. Did yesterday. Did is a verb and there is no subject here, so this doesn't parallel. So it should be what you did today should be the same as what you did yesterday. So the sentence 4 is incorrect. 5. This lesson is more difficult than we had before. This lesson is subject, is verb, more difficult than, this is the comparison word. We had before, that's subject and verb, and there is no parallel here between this to the lesson. So it should be corrected like this. This lesson is more difficult than the other one. Or the lesson we took today is more difficult than the one we had before. 6. You have less homework than they do. You, subject, have verb, less homework than, this is the comparison word. They do. Subject verb, it's correct. 7. What you do has more effect than what you say. What you do, what is a connector, you is a subject, do is a verb, and all of it working as a noun clause, working as the subject of the verb has. More effect than, this is the comparison word. What you say is another clause. So I have here what you say, I have here what you do, so both are parallel. That's correct. 8. Music in your country is quite similar to my country. I think you don't have to continue, it's very clear. Music is the subject in your country prepositional phrase, so is quite similar, this is the comparison word, to my country. I have here to my country and I have here music in my country. It's incorrect. It should be corrected like this. Music in your country is quite similar to music in my country. 9. The collection of foreign journals in the university library is more extensive than the high school library. The collection, subject, of foreign journals, prepositional phrase, in the university library, another prepositional phrase, is more extensive than, this is the comparison word, the high school library. Here I have the high school library, but here I have the collection of foreign journals in the university library. They are not the same, so it's incorrect. How to correct it? The collection of foreign journals in the university library is more extensive than the collections or the ones, or I have to add a noun, of the high school library here. What I did here, I should do here. 10. How to buy a used car can be as difficult as buying a new car. I have here ing, but I have here infinitive. It doesn't work, so it's incorrect. How to correct it? How to buy a used car can be as difficult as how to buy a new car, or buying a used car can be as difficult as buying a new one. So I should have parallel. I think by doing this over and over, you could understood the idea and you could comprehend the way you answer it. Work hard, don't lose hope, take care of yourselves. See you in the next skill, and goodbye.